Hey, hello and welcome to Draft 2 of this season of Curator's Cube. We already have a solid but not excellent red-green ramp deck under our belt. Looking to expand our repertoire with, I don't know, some other kind of deck. Yeah, looking back on that deck, there was a couple more cards. Like I mentioned, a couple cards that I was missing, like a bunch of the lands I didn't get back. I didn't get Husk Forger. Also, Ferocious Flame, the card I didn't even think of that I didn't end up with. Let's see. Well, this pack has Amaret. Amaret's a very strong card. Somewhat committal as a two-color card. There's Chronicle of Extinction, is also quite good. Silver Arm Spellblade, nice little kind of blue. Not a great home for Silver Arm Spellblade, but it's kind of good in blue-red, I guess. Savvy Smith, I think the blue-red spells deck is quite real, and Savvy Smith's an important part of it, but I think Amaret, red-white aggro, very straightforwardly good deck in this format. Amaret's a very good red-white card. You could also be red-white or Jeskai control. Well, here's Electies. Signomicos is not bad. Awoken Sunderer is a pretty good creature. And I got Amaret. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to take Electies. It's between Electies and Sunderer as the best card in the pack. Probably pack one, pick one. I might. It's actually close pack one, pick one. But if I already have a red-white card, I think it's pretty clearly Electies. Let's see if we can end up in just like the straightforwardly good red-white aggro deck. Electy's not even just strictly an aggro card. Electy's is a one-card plan. Electy's will kill your opponent on his own, um, with absolutely no assistance necessary. Okay, well, that's a direction for sure. And now, well, there's Beloved Chapel and Windbeaten Stones and Audacious Rough Rider. Now, Rough Rider's a very good card. There's no, like, but at the end of that sentence. Rough Rider's just an excellent card. I guess the but is but getting your lands in a red white aggro deck is so important. There is the argument that like one of these is pretty much guaranteed to come back, but also people like drafting a lot of colors in this cube for some reason. Grasp of Failed Dream is excellent. Elvish Witness is excellent. Calamity Smith's pretty good. Rough Rider's good. It's less of an aggro card, so I'm fine taking Windbeaten Stones here, as I think the stronger of the two duels. Um, these are the only there's only these and the dormant lands for stuff that costs you life. So you're not going to lose that much life to your mono base. And as an aggro deck, you really prefer, you know. Sorry, I have a 4-drop already, so I want untapped mana on turn 4. I think it's just Windbeaten Stones. Continue down the red-white path. I don't know if it's open, it's open. Here's an Ardor, and a Crafty Informant, and a Signature Strike, and a Banish to the Ice. If all these is just a strong pack in general. I don't hate Ardor. I think Fang the Pale this is definitely the format for it. Crafty Informant's pretty good. Banished to the Ice. I think I want to pick up threats before answers in this kind of deck. Fang, I think, might come back. It's not as essential. Ardor's really excellent, I think. Could easily end up with like a token sing going on in this deck. Goes well if Electies, goes well with Amaret. Amaret makes tokens. It's another 4-drop, obviously, which your aggro deck doesn't want too many of. So, but I think it's these are not the premium 1-drops. This is like what's the premium 1-drop? I mean, the really premium one is Symbol of Revolution. If it's a Symbol of Revolution, yeah, be easy. I think it's Ardor here though. I do really like Ardor. I know here's a Spirited Protest, and a Breakbot, and a Firebolt, and a Temple of Origins, and a Roshi. A Roshi is excellent. Would love to pick a Roshi, but I mean we have a direction clearly. Boy, I want all 4 of these cards really badly. Um, it might be Spirited Protest for this deck. It goes well with Electies. It goes well with Ardor. Breakbot is a strong card, but I find it's hard to get like low curve enough in this environment to properly enable Breakbot. Although I respect the heck of the card and I'd still play it. Temple of Origins obviously is a card high on my priority list normally. I might still take it here, to be honest. But no, I think I'll take Spirited Protest. Okay, and now we have a Veil Touch Soulbinder. Okay, the card. Okay, there's Covetous Firm if you're going for the blue red spells deck. There's some acceptable green cards. This pack's just not super strong in general. Best card in this pack is probably Frostworms and Dubious Path. Shrine to Keranos is good, but probably not what I'm looking for. I'll take Soulbinder. I don't want to play against Rune Mage's Wrath, but I think this is probably Drift Off. Not looking like an Igneous Visions deck right now. Blue-red spells, by the way. Definitely a direction I could have gone. Would have taken Discern, Igneous Visions, all sorts of stuff. But no, Drift Off? No objections to Drift Off at all. Okay, now this is our opening pack, and Spellblade's still here. It's the best card in the pack. There's also Misty Peak. I think I'll take the fixing first. We'll take Misty Peak. You never know. Okay. And this pack, Cartel Muscle came back. That card's kind of something. Riva's Blessed Blade. I don't really have anything that works with Riva's Blessed Blade. There's Smoking Strand. I do have one Planeswalker, but not exactly what I'm looking for. There's Plasma Armory. I think I take the blade and maybe I pick up stuff that works with it later. It does give flying, it's not nothing. Elvish Witness is quite a thing to be seeing this late. I'll just take Calamity. This is not a perfect Calamity Smith deck, but I'll just, yeah, I guess. Do I take Elvish Witness? I'm really committed at this point. Okay, wow. So, of note, the red-white land didn't come back, and uh, Fang of the Palesorn didn't come back. So that's quite concerning. Oh god, okay, Roshi's here. I might need to pivot, is what this means. Okay. Instead of taking that Blessed Blade, maybe I should have taken the green card of that pack. Yeah, because this is not looking open. Okay, we might have buckle in, folks. This might be kind of a pivot. I do have like some of the really good red-white cards already. Electes, Amaret. But I'm thinking about, is there a way I can turn this into Naya aggro? Is there a way I can turn this like Naya aggro with a Roshi? Like more of a mid-range plan. Yeah, there is a sense of like I kind of want to try to high roll in this kind of environment. Oh, here's now Rough Rider. Um, I'm deeper into white than red, I think. Yeah. So I think it's and Rough Rider's a really good card. I'll take that here. Kind of no matter what. It's not like there's a great green mid-range card I could be taking. Primal Fissure's good, obviously. Um, but yeah, as I said, you want a high roll in this kind of format where you get to pick the best of multiple drafts. So you're incentivized to really stick by your first picks and try to kind of high roll a really good draft rather than be more flexible as you would normally. Advance of the Sainted March. Okay, I'm going to try to lean into white more, and that will give me the option to, like, if it turns out that green is more open than red, I can go in. There's also Henry, River City's mayor here. He's definitely a card I could be looking into. But I think Sainted March is strong, and I need more twos. Kind of no matter what. Okay. There's Bringer of Heliod's Light. Okay, so the white aggro is starting to flow in this direction. There's some lands for Naya, and there's Sparks of a Revolution right there. I do really like Bringer. Absolutely a fan of that card. And we'll see. Like, I would want. I do want to keep Electes and Amaret in my deck. Ardor is good, not essential. Protest and Calamity Smith are just fine. Even Calamity Smith might not even be in this deck. Okay. There's Meteor Hellion, which is very good. And there's Dawnglade Wild Bear, which is, very good card. Good. Oh, I do have really good things for Wild Bear. Man, I have Advanced with March and Spirited Protest. These are both excellent things to pick up with Wild Bear. Rough Rider, too. Some 1-drops. Heroes Never Die is just not that important, right? That's right. I think I take... Okay, so I am really considering this kind of Naya pivot as a possibility here. I would need to pick up a lot more lands. I didn't pick up that extra... I didn't pick up friggin' Temple of Origins first pack, and now I'm letting a bunch of Naya lands go by. Boof Wild Bear, kind of what heavy white splashing into red and green. Double red, double green on my 4-drops makes that a little more awkward. Nightfall, good. That's not what I wanted to see. Nightfall going around 5th pick. Well, I'm still. This might be the best card in the queue. I'm a million miles away from casting it, unfortunately. I think I just have to take Dormant Crag, which I'm happy to find for certain. But like, turns out black was wide open. Yeah, not looking great for me right now. Love of a Lifetime. Okay, that's a good card. I can go get Electes, legendary creature. Electes is my Ardor as well. I mean, that's enough. That's definitely enough for me to take this card. Okay. Yeah, wow. Black, apparently. Black did not seem open to me pack 1. Now here, like, Phoenix's Touch is going by. I'll take March on Aterdal. Yeah, you have my first pack back. I'll take Michal the Anointed. Okay. There was that pack of, like, a red green land and 2 white green lands, so I might be able to get a land back out of that pack. We're at 16 playables here, assuming we have to play this. Unfortunately, the 2 lands I kind of spec'd on ended up being blue. Is not where I wanted to be. I don't think it was this pack, it was the next one. Jade Champion? Blunt Instrument is not a Blunt Instrument deck, right? No. Surely not. Ugh. I guess I'll take... Scratches Horseman. This card I might side in? I don't know. Yeah, I guess, like, I could have pivoted off, but, like, if you're the person who gets Amaret into Electes' first 2 picks, I think you should be the one who sticks to red-white, and whoever else is taking red-white cards probably should be on to leave. Like, well, these are the 2 best red-white cards in the cube. So it's hard to be the one who's forced off of them. Yeah, green, black, blue, red all seemed reasonable. Yeah, here's Thriving Tower. Okay. Thriving Tower. Double red, double green, 1 white, white. That's really tough mana. Uh, really, really tough. Double white is how many sources do you need for that? It's like I need like 11 white, 10 red, 10 green. And look, Meteor Hellion so late. Unbelievable. I'm gonna take it. I don't want to play against it. Sorry, 11 plus 10 plus 10. 31 in 17. So you need a ton of duels to make this mana base work. Just a huge number of 31, 17. So yeah, like 10 dual lands is what I need to make this work. I mean, honest, do I abandon red? It feels so bad. Guiding Gladeheart's a good card. So is Syra. I think I'll probably just take Syra. Closer to being a thing I can cast. I have tokens for it. Take a Roar Expand. Okay, blue green I can believe not being open. Okay. If I can pick up 10 lands would be ideal, but if I only pick up 10 lands total would be ideal. Even that's not like legally enough by Karsten numbers, but I'll make it work. But if I can pick up... If I can pick up 6 more lands, I think we can be 3 colors, and then we try to figure it out from there. Well, there's good white cards. There's Casus Belli and Bacillo. And both quite strong cards. I guess we're not super deep into enchantments, so it's probably Casus Belli. Raislet Meditation is good, but once again, I'm trying to minimize red. Aperture is good. Yeah, Casus Belli here, probably. I guess I could cut Ardor. Ardor's not like essential to this deck, it's just good. That makes my red sources easier. I can cut Orochi as well. That makes my mana much more achievable. I still need a lot more duels, though. I get Casus Belli either way. Okay, here's Secluded Farmland. That helps. Fiorina, which one's Fiorina? Oh, that one's Fiorina. I don't need that. Okay, I think it's just Secluded Farmland here. Darkside Migrant, obviously, I can't cast. Deafening Clarity is not what I'm looking for. Here's Voice of Utopia and Terminal Impact. And Lichbane Forerunner. Voice might come back, although I think I'd love to play that card. My 1-drops are not, like, spectacular. Do I have any soldiers? Not that it super matters, but that makes Spirit of Proteus makes warriors. That's a knight. Syra's a soldier? Electes is not a soldier. Okay. Ardor's a soldier? Yeah, it kind of matters. I think I just take the Forerunner. I need 2s more than I need 1s. Okay, here's some... If I want... is it Gilded Court or Dormant Clearing? Might be Gilded Court, honestly. I only have 2 1-drops. I have no tap lands right now. I think it's Gilded Court here. Elemental of Surprise is a very strong card. Probably better than Warp. I probably take that over Warpway Rings here. Probably. I would certainly play Warpway Rings, but I think this is a powerful enough card to be worth taking. 20 playables. Ardor and Orochi really depend on whether I can get the fixing for them. Because I'm clearly heavily white. Thicketed Path. Okay, we're getting there. Ever Gnawing Rat is good. Wild Fang heavily. I need the lands at this point. I just need the lands. If I have to play Calamity Smith or Scratch's Horseman, it's not even that bad. Okay. Why is redeploy in this cube? I'll take Advance of Fire and Faith. It's a fine card. Kind of what's my removal setup look like? Advance? Ooh, that's a good thing to pick up a Wild Bear. 1, Cast Belly 2, Drift Off is 3, Amaret's 4, Bringer is 5, and March is kind of 6. That's a great amount of removal. Raislet Meditation. Man, this Wild Bear is super well supported. Spirited Protest, Raislet Meditation, Advance of Sainted March, and Advance of Fire and Faith. All great things to pick up. I'll take a turn. There's absolutely no way I can cast Darkside Migrant in this deck. I'll take Bind Life to Steal. That's a good sideboard card. It's 22, so I need 1 more playable and just as many lands as I can get. If I have to play, I think it's Eternal Struggle is the next one in. Or maybe it's Bind Life to Steal, honestly. No, a lot of my 2-drops are not legally creatures, so it doesn't actually work that well. Do I have anything with Reva's Blessed Blade now? Renowned is good. Wow, that's kind of the only thing that does anything. Oh no, Bringer plus Riva is kind of something. But yeah, I kind of just don't want to play this card. It's nothing it works with. So yeah, I'm looking for 2 playables in the next 5 picks. Yeah, this is a little sketchy. Definitely sketchy, especially with these double colored 4s. I mean, I think these 1-drops are not the best 1-drops in the cube, but apart from that, I think this is a decent lineup of good cards. Like, I like all the cards I have here. I'm just not confident in the mana, really, more than anything else. This is good card quality. But, what you get when you get 3 colors. Looking for more of those lands to come back. Warpway Rings, I would be ecstatic to get back. Um, that Voice of Utopia comes back, I'd be greatly pleased. If I have to play in a Eternal Circle's not very good here. Okay. Carcinell, the Crystal Glade. That counts. That counts. Yep, I'm playing that. Yep. Wow, Vibrant Vengeance. Black green apparently was the place to be. It was not obvious at all. Archon of Condemnation. It's a really good card. Obviously, I can't play it, but Imposing Oddity, not a crazy thing for me to play here. Okay, so, and okay, didn't pick up anything playable on the way out. Okay, so this is 21. I need 2 more playables. What does that mean? Maybe it's Bind Life to Seal? I only have 11, like, type creature cards. Maybe it's one of these X cost cards? I've never played with Protoplasmera before. It doesn't look exactly what this deck wants. Yeah. Imposing Oddity, though. I guess you need to spend 4 mana for this to become a creature. I can do that. I got the Multitude on Forerunner. I got the Wander on Renowned Rough Rider. Those help. Got the Multitude on Drift Off. And it's quite large. Yeah, I think I have to play that. So I really just have nothing that works well with Riva's Blessed Blade. I really don't. Yeah, I just need another, like, 2 mana card, really, to pull this deck together. Calamity Smith, I guess? This card is just not that bad in general. Or it could be Scratch's Horseman. Okay, so white sources. 5. Okay, going off the recommended here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 white. It's not bad. Red sources. 3 mountains. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 red. Ooh, that's a little. 7 red for a double red 4-drop is a little rough. And green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 11, 7, 7. That's probably the correct layout, yeah. Yeah. Not sure how I feel about this deck. It's certainly it's got decent card quality. The last 2 cards are a little rough, but the rest of them are pretty good. The mana's not really where I want it to be. Um, yeah, I'll have to compare this to the last one. I actually don't know which of those, whether this or the last one is a deck I'd prefer to run. Even a Roshi's like not. I don't have many enormous creatures for a Roshi to really take advantage of, although I think the card's just still strong. Yeah. Okay. Not sure, but an interesting draft. I think the pivot was definitely correct. I think Wild Bear's really excellent here, and I was not getting a better deck than this, just straight white red. But Not the perfectly smooth draft you're looking for when you're trying to get your kind of best deck possible of 3 drafts. Okay, that's the draft. Good night.